Hold on, everybody. I'm trying to go live on Instagram at the same time. See if it's working. It is. Okay, I got everything set up. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Little John's Yarns. If this is your very first time here, what we like to do is drink a little bit of wine or whatever you like to sip on and talk about all things crochet. So, how is everybody doing right now out in the crochet world? Where are you at? What time is it? Right now, I am streaming on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So, I'm trying to kill three birds with one stone at the same time. So all my comments, so you know, usually pop up on my end for Facebook and YouTube on my background, but I will be switching over so I can see what's going on Instagram also. So today we are going to be looking at 10 crochet patterns inspired by the 70s. These aren't patterns from the 70s, but I think any crochet pattern, no matter what year the pattern was created, to me, when I think of 70s crochet, I more or less think of the 70s color scheme, that green color, that mustard orange color, those yellows. That's the only thing that makes me think of 70s. So whenever you make these patterns today, be in mind it's still contemporary. So right now, I am in southwestern Pennsylvania in the United States, and it is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is a rainy, dreary day. Let me see the weather. It's a little bit chilly. It is 46 degrees. So let me see if anybody checked in on Instagram right now. Let's see. Oh, I don't think I went live on. I still didn't go live on Instagram. It's still not working. Okay, now I'm officially live on Instagram. For anybody that's watching Instagram right now, say hello in the chat. All right. Hold on. Here we go. Sunday drinking. Cheers to you, Paula. Let's see. Hey, Cece. I'll be having the beer. By the way, I haven't seen you on a live stream, but I have been talking about you. I have your Monstera pillow. I had to wash it once already because one of my children were eating something and it got something ooey gooey got stuck on it. And I'm like, I didn't even have this a full month before somebody got it dirty. But it's an absolute beautiful pillow that she made for me. Since I love plants, as you can see, she made me a Monstera leaf. So thank you very much. I have it on my couch at all times. We have one of my faves, Wanda. Same weather here in New York. And Hooked by Robin, I just seen your Facebook message, but I was about to go live. And yes, I will be speaking in person at the Crochet Business Summit coming up here in April. I'll be giving tips on how to piece all this YouTube, blog, Facebook, social media income together to make a career. So if you guys want to see me in person in Colorado, or you can watch me online through her like virtual classes, I'll be there this April. I was so nervous to say yes to that. I'm not so good in public. What's up, Fave? Gloria, how you doing? Ooh, Eva from Sweden. What time is it? LaShonda Brown. Brown is my maiden name. Hello from Texas, and you're just an hour behind me. Let's see who else is in here. Gloria says it is 37 degrees in Chicago. And just so you know, we do in the United States use Fahrenheit. So I just subtract, what is it? 34 is our freezing point? No, 32 is freezing point. I forget. And that's what it would be in Celsius. I'm horrible with that. Ooh, from Turkey. Welcome. What time is it in Turkey right now? So the things that we'll be looking at here today. Oh, wait. I was toying with flying over for it for the Crochet Business Summit. You should, please. I want to meet you in person. And I don't like going places where I absolutely know no one. I am a complete introvert. I look like I'm so extroverted online, but once I get there full of so many people I don't know, I got to put on my big girl pants and mask all this energy. And it'll be nice to see you in person. And so we can talk about people behind the scenes. We can gossip. Candace says, good afternoon, Alicia. I'm Kathleen from the Bronx, New York, and it's 39 degrees. I'm crocheting a burgundy waffle stitch square pattern blanket. I have water in my cup. It's 2:04. See, you're a good girl. You should be drinking water in your cup. Originally, I only drink on Saturdays because my live streams were only on Saturdays at 2 o'clock. Then I switched them to Sunday so I can have my Saturdays free. And I guess I'm being a bad girl drinking on a Sunday. Girl, same, which is why I was hoping you'd be there. Are you going to be speaking also? Oh, well, I'll send you a Facebook message. Got you. See, Brown is my maiden name. Maybe you married it into my family. Who knows? All right, I'm going to hop directly into this roundup. So today we're going to be looking at 70s inspired crochet patterns. If you want to know where all these free patterns are, they're going to be linked down in the description box below. And before I get into any of these patterns, I like to ask you questions on Instagram and on Facebook and on YouTube, wherever you're watching this at. All right, before you put your answer, I want you to put question marks in front of it and then comment so I know how to bring it to the front. All right, the first question that I'll be asking you, I've asked this before, but if you're new here, I still want to hear it if you're old here. How long have you been crocheting? How old were you when you began crocheting? So it's two questions. How long have you been crocheting? And what age did you start crocheting? Remember, put question marks first, and then we'll bring it to the front and we'll talk all about it. But first, let's get into this roundup. I have to pull up my script. Oh, and by the way, this roundup was written by my virtual assistant, Angela Adler. She is super talented, but she is a little bit younger than I am. So there's at least one pattern on here that has, for me, nothing to do with the 70s. But if you weren't born then, you wouldn't know. But coming in at number one, make sure I shared my screen. I did. Okay. This is That 70s Square. Where you'll be hoping to make some other kind of 70s crochet product, you can use this groovy granny square to make all kinds of things. Oh, and how about a 70s crochet bag? That would be so cute. The designer of this pattern is Jess at Home. I like this. I would put this as a center motif on a pillow or maybe a blanket, sweater. You can do a lot of things with granny squares. These are cute. So remember, all these patterns are free and down in the description box below. Coming in at number 9, this pattern is called the Groovy Chevron Shawl. Let me give you an up-close picture. Fans of the Tunisian crochet technique will love this colorful 70s crochet shawl. The brazen chevron design is designed to stand out in the crowd and is doing a heck of a good job at it. The designer of this pattern is Haley Joanne Robinson. Let me scroll a little bit so you can see this better. It's all about how you model your product. I love this. And like I said, to me, these aren't exactly 70s patterns. What screams 70s to me is the color choices. That's the only thing. All these patterns from whatever era you crochet them from, crochet doesn't get old. All right, so we're going to hop back to me and let's see the question that I asked you. Remember, make sure you put question marks in front of it first. How long have you been crocheting and what age did you start? I started crocheting at 7 and I can't do the math. I'm 43 now. So from 7 to 43, that's how long I've been crocheting. My grandmother taught me. It became one of my favorite crafts. So much so, as you can see, I made it as my career. I've told this story tons of times. All right, let me see in Instagram. Just so you know, on Instagram, I can't pour your comment to the front, but I can read it. So Croche 80 HD says 40 years. She started in 1981. Okay, let's see who else have I missed. Chris's Creations. I was 25, now 40 in 4 days. Happy birthday, Chris's Creations. Lady of this, I think I said that, 56 years. She started when she's 10. Let's see. Netta Wise says, started when I was 10 years old, but really got into it when I was 25. I'm now 23. Okay, let's see in the comments on YouTube. Infinitely zero. And infinitely. Tongue twister, zero. I've been crocheting since I was 6 or 7. So that's 37 years. You look so young in your picture, your little profile. I only see a little tiny dot right there on my screen, but you look so young. We have a newbie in the house. Cheers to you, Lane. I've been crocheting for 10 months. Tony, 37 years and at the age of 13. Candace, it's Kathleen. Oh, yeah, Kathleen. I'm going to try to remember that. It's Kathleen. I started crocheting at 12 years old by my mother's neighbor taught me. I've been crocheting for 50 years. 5 years from Caitlin. Hey, Tony, watched both my grandma while growing up. Didn't pick up the hook until I was 37. So for 13 years. Hello, Miss Willow Crochet. LaShonda Brown, my cousin. You're going to be my cousin from now on during this live chat. 25. I've been crocheting for 13 years. Judy, been crocheting for 54 years. Been crocheting since I was 9 years old. Takesha, started around 15 years of age, but, well, it's been 38 years. The longest we got is somebody that there's 50 years. Let's see what's going on in Instagram. We have, let's see, anybody else? Hey, Philly Fiber. Hey, sister, good to see you. I've been crocheting for 50 years on Instagram. Haven't talked to you in a while. Let's see. Tracy, I was 15 when I learned. Stopped for many years. Now I'm 51 and absolutely love crocheting. I'm finally feeling like I got my crochet groove back this year. I feel like 2024 is my year of crochet. Last year I didn't have no crojo at all. I lost it, but it's back. My fave Wanda says, I was 8 when my grandmother taught me, but didn't get into it until about 15 years ago. Now I'm an addict. Okay, I got 2 more. Tambria, 16, started, newly returned at 16. It's like riding a bike. You remember the stitches, but you have to like re-remind yourself how many times you gotta yarn over. When I got back into crochet again, I didn't remember the names of stitches. I just remember my grandmother teaching me like yarn over, pull through. So I always did like a yarn over. I think I did all half double crochets on all my patterns. I definitely knew a single crochet and I definitely knew a half double crochet when I came back to crochet again. But once I learned the wraps, it was curtains. I loved it. My world of crochet. Started crocheting again, but about a year and 10 months ago, but was taught maybe 30 years ago by my mom and grandmother. Oh, how cute. All right. Oh, and by the way, if you would like to help support this channel via Super Chat, if you're watching on YouTube, you'll see a little $sign in the comment section. When you do that, the lights will go off, and I finally got a brand new bubble blower. We're going to see how well this blows. So, and the bubbles will blow, and you'll get to spin the wheel of patterns. And on Facebook, I think you use the stars to do it, to donate. I have to find out how that works. And on Instagram, I don't think you can. I don't know, but just say hi on Instagram. Let's see. All right. Have I missed anybody? Oh, I see one. I'll do 2 more and then we'll pop back directly into this roundup. Dawn says, started at 18, so for 40 years. Baby Kitten, 1987. Mom taught me when I was 10. I'm 36, mostly knit now. It was my gateway craft. Hey, Yolanda on Facebook, how you doing? Greetings. My grandma crocheted and always loved it then as I love it now. I've been crocheting now for 20 years. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. So we're going to hop directly back into this roundup. All these patterns are going to be linked down in the description box below. If you're watching on Instagram, you can go to my bio and straight to my website. You'll find 70s Crochet patterns. And any place else, they're all linked down in the description box below on Facebook and on here. So the next patterns that we'll be looking at, I am all over the place this afternoon. Sorry, I feel like I'm speeding. I don't mean to be speeding. I need to slow myself down. Before we get into these next two patterns, I have another question for you. Before you put your answer, make sure you put a question mark in front of it, just like our great friend Dawn did. When you put a question mark in front of your comment, I know to bring it to the front and you want to be seen. All right. The next question that I am going to ask you, what is the first item that you remember crocheting? Not the first stitch, your first finished item that you remember crocheting. Remember, make sure you put a comment in front of it and we'll pop it up. All right, guys, let me pull up my script. We are coming in at number 8. Oh, this is kind of hard to see. Well, you can kind of see it. Let me move this video. All right. Coming in number 8 is the Kismet. Ooh, I have this out of order. There we go. This is called the White Hippie Boho Mini Dress. This 70s crochet dress pattern is the real deal. The oversized fit and mini length were all the rage back then. Best of all, it's super easy to make since it uses 4 crochet rectangles seamed together. It's crochet wizardry. It's magic. I can't say wizardry at its finest. All right, but the designer of this pattern is Jenny and Teddy. Here we go. Here's another angle of it. 4 squares together to make this beautiful dress. Ooh, I don't got the back for this dress. Even like I said, all these are 70s, inspired. This is contemporary to me. All right. I had missed a pattern. 1 second. I have to bring it up. This one. All right. This one coming in at number 7. There we go. Coming in at number 7 is the Kismet Poncho. Instantly pull your outfit together with this fun and fashionable 70s crochet poncho. The combination of earth tones and fringe are like the peak 70s aesthetic. Plus, it looks so darn cozy. The designer of this pattern is Morel Fiber. Like I said, to me, what makes 70 is the muted color tones that they use, the muted like greens and oranges and yellows. But this is super cute. I think I need to make myself a square poncho. Wow, this is nice. All right, remember, make sure you check out all those patterns. They're going to be linked down in the description box below or on my website. I have a sneeze. Oh! Whew. Okay, I think I'm done sneezing. God bless myself. The question that I asked you guys, what was the very first thing you've ever crocheted and completed? Myself, the very first thing that I can remember completing outside of a granny square, I remember making my father a watch cover because I was able to I crochet back and forth, but I learned how to crochet in the round. You know what I mean? And I was doing double crochets. So I made 4 rows of double crochets, and in between, I skipped some spaces so the face of the watch would come out. And I gave it to my father as a gift. I was so proud of myself. But the funny thing is, my father never wore watches. And he did. I just thought it was a great idea. I was really little. I learned at 7. There was no thinking. But I designed that pattern all by myself. I'm like, it would be so awesome to have crochet over top of your watch. All right, so let's see. We'll go into Instagram. What is the very first thing that you've ever crocheted? Let's see. Cancel. Lady of Is, I hope I'm saying that right, was a granny square pillow. Crochet 80 said a doily using beige red heart super saver. My girl, already in the fave category, Fiber Philly says, my very first thing I made was a granny square pillow. Wait, Instagram keeps changing your voice? Thanks, Crochet ADHD. I wonder why it changes my voice. That's weird. See, I can't check it because I'm multiple streaming on. Maybe I shouldn't. I should start like doing Instagram like specifically for Instagram and for specifically for YouTube and Facebook. It's weird. I'm learning how to get all this stuff together. Okay, the first thing that you've ever made. Hi, host. Hi, Moonrose. Okay, Michelle said the first thing that she ever made was a pot holder. I think squares is where it's at. Yolanda, her first thing was a scarf. That's ambitious. I'm still back and forth, but I don't think I had the patience to go back and forth that long. So cheers to you, young you, when you started. Tambria, are you being a show off? Your first completed pattern was a zigzag rainbow blanket. You get cheers. That's talented. I was just working double crochets in a circle. Caitlin Petty, it was an accidental baby booty. I didn't follow a pattern and wish I remember what I did. Oh, so you're making a regular person's booty and it turned into an accidental baby booty. I get it. Lane, I crocheted a cat ear beanie, B&W black and white stripe and terrible. But know what? You did it. It's like the first step, diving off a diving board to figure it out. Once you complete that first item, you're like, I can do anything. That's why I love crocheting things. I'm thinking of you, Lane, like hats. It's instant gratification. If my first thing I made was a blanket, I wouldn't have done it. I like hats. You do them like quickly. Dawn is another show off. Your first completed pattern was a snowflake. Those aren't easy. So cheers, the younger you. Okay, Willow, a very badly fitting hat and awful colors. You tried. Wanda, a very wonky scarf. I believe my daughter still has it. Oh. Okay, Cece, she's showing off. One of your first completed items was a Yoshi from Nintendo. Cheers to you. Did it look like Yoshi? Because that's tough for a first item. Because to me, amigurumi is like sculpting. You have to sculpt it right. Granny Square Afghan Blissful. Hey, crazy poppy lady, missed you. My first finished item was a pumpkin stack. I still have it as it reminds me about how your tension can change the size of an item. Yes. In all of my new tutorials, like in my video tutorials, I'm starting to teach gauge in every single one because I've had so many people come back to my videos and says, this hat is too big. And on the same pattern, somebody will write a comment, this hat is too small. So I'm always putting gauge in it. Hey, Donna, my first finished product was an Afghan. Got caught in a blizzard and needed something to do. Keep you warm. Let's see, Gloria. Lopsided mini skirt for my cousin. You didn't mean to make it lopsided. It was your first one. Like you said, I was just learning. A hat. Oh, Wanda, my favorite. ANC Creations. I crocheted a tiny baby doll outfit. I didn't follow a pattern. I just did my own thing. You just reminded me I used to do the same thing. Make tiny little Barbie outfits. But once again, they were probably just a tube with straps. It wasn't anything fancy. My grandmother used to make like doll outfits and they were like really pretty. Let's see what's going on Instagram. Hey, Parlez-vous Crochet is here. And by the way, this is the first time I'm on a live stream without wearing your earrings. But just so you guys know, make sure you check out Parlez-vous Crochet. She's an amazing crochet designer. I love to buy crochet stuff from her because she's super talented. But Lady of Is says, in the 70s, I had a little cottage business when in high school making the ultimate 70s garment, the granny square pot holder vest. Still have the original pattern leaflet in my stash. If you would like, hold on, if you have anything you would want me to show off to the world, please email me at littlejohnyarns@gmail.com. At the very end of this live stream, I like to go into my email and look at all the crochet pictures that you sent me so we can all share it with the world. Okay, back on Instagram. Okay, I got through all those comments. On Facebook. LaShonda, a blanket. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Bree, my first project was a washcloth and an infinity scarf. So you went from like something tiny, let me try something bigger. Oh, guys, and if you're just showing up to the live stream, if you want to see any of these patterns, they're linked down in my description box and on my website and the link in the bio. Absolutely free. But Miss Mercury says, at 8, I used to freehand Barbie clothes, then skip to granny square blankets. Aren't you fancy pants? Let's see. A penguin. Oh, I see we got a super chat. I must have to hook up my things again. But since you super chat, usually it goes off automatically, but I'm going to press the button myself. We got a super chat from, hold on, let me pull it up. Come on. Thank you so much, Lori Murphy. I got my new bubble blower right there. You can't see it so well. Hey, I was a 70s teen, so I love these. Ooh, it's hitting my computer. I got to turn my computer. Bubbles. Ooh. But thank you so much for donating. And since you have, you get to spin the wheel of patterns. Here we go, Miss Lori. Miss Lori is one of my faves. She's been supporting me so long. She's an amazing crocheter, spinner. Aren't you a plant person too? I just absolutely love her. All right, let me give you a spin. You received the magic scarf. And in order to receive that, you have to email me at littlejohnyarns@gmail.com and you'll receive your pattern. Thank you so much, Lori. I wish I can tell you, cheers, how much I really appreciate you because you've always just been awesome forever. LaShonda, oh, you made a gizmo from the movie Gremlins. I used to think Gizmo was so cute. I wanted Gizmo to be my own little pet. You're welcome. No, thank you. Let's see. Oh, you're talking about that voice thing? The voice things happens to another Insta channel I watch, and she was only uploading to voice Instagram. It's weird that my voice is changing. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Maybe if I learn how to save it, I can watch it afterwards, but I don't know how to save my videos on Instagram yet. But Caitlin says, no, I just have no idea what I was doing for her pattern that she made. Okay, if you're just getting here, what is the very first thing that you've ever crocheted? I made a zigzag afghan using the colors featured today. First pattern, cheers. Baby kitten, she made some granny square blanket. Oh, okay. CC's Cozy Corner, I asked her how her Yoshi turned out, and she says, it actually turned out fine. I'll post it on my Instagram for you to see. Just naturally talented. All right. So we're going to hop directly back into this roundup. Let me see if I missed anybody on Instagram. I did not. All right. So remember, all these patterns are absolutely free. Link down in the description box below. And the question that I'm going to ask you next, before you answer it, make sure you put your comment just like LaShonda did, my cousin. You have to put question marks and then answer. The question that I am asking you is, what is your absolute favorite stitch? Remember, put question marks first and then comment. And we have another super chat. Hold on. Let me get the bubbles going because it's not automatically going today. I'm so sorry. Ooh, I got to turn my laptop. It's from Marlene. Maybe I should turn the bubbles instead. That'll be smart, Alicia. Oh, this is a really good bubble blower. Good afternoon. Please donate the free pattern to someone. Enjoy your day. Okay. So let's give you a spin, and we're going to donate her free pattern. Okay, let's see. What pattern is it? Let's see, let's see, let's see. The crochet square slippers. Doo-doo-doo. All right, so my camera laptop is all in the way. Here we go. Know what, Marlene? Would you be able to pick somebody in the audience who would like to have this pattern? Just pick any name, and that person who you pick, please email me at littlejohnyarns@gmail.com, and you'll receive this free pattern courtesy of wonderful Marlene. And thank you so much for donating. Cheers to you. I appreciate you so much. All right, so let's hop directly back into this roundup. Got to pull up my script, guys. Coming in at number, I believe we're on 6. Let's see if there's a bigger picture. Nope, I'll blow up the picture myself. Open a new tab. All right, that's as big as I can get it. This is called the tongue twister, retro duster vest. All eyes will be on you when you strut into the room wearing this killer vest. The extra long length and bold stripes are sure to steal the spotlight. This 70s inspired crochet vest pattern is perfect if you got a flair for the dramatic. The designer of this pattern is Nana's Crafty Home. This is super cute. This is another, if you are a crochet beginner and you want to try your very first garment, listen, if you can crochet a scarf, you can crochet this vest right here. Let's see if we got some as you go pictures. Let me dig through her pattern. Any as you go pictures? Okay, no as you go pictures, but it's basically back and forth, turn, then make a strap. So that's super cute. Get out of here. I can't get that. Let me refresh the page maybe. There we go. Coming in at number 5. This is called the Retro Dazzler Blanket. The 70s was no stranger to the loud colors and even louder patterns. Bring all those feel-good, eclectic vibes with this totally awesome 70s crochet blanket pattern. It makes a great stash buster. The designer of this pattern is Annie's Designs Crochet. Like I said, this is block. There we go. This is the pattern. To me, it's not specifically 70s. This is an old pattern, but it's the colors that makes it so bright and 70s-esque inspired. Ooh, there's tassels. I like the tassels. I've never made a blanket with tassels on it. All right. All right, so back to me and the roundup. The question that I asked you, what is your favorite stitch? My favorite stitch that I like to use is nothing fancy or intricate. I love the post stitch. Let it be front or back post. There's so many things that you can do with a post stitch. You can make a stretchy brim to a hat. You can make a nice edging. You can make cables with post stitches. You can make all type of cool designs with a post stitch. For me, I just love working that post stitch. Let's see on Instagram, anybody? Philly Fiber, she loves the half double crochet. Let's see. Willow Crochet says, I pretty much only make graphgans, so my favorite stitch is single crochet and half double crochet. I love looking at graphgans. Just the art, like it's painting with individual stitches. All crochet is art, but I truly love amigurumi and graphgans because amigurumi is like a paintbrush, and no, graphgan is like a paintbrush, and amigurumi is like sculpting. Gloria, my favorite stitch is the half double crochet and the Suzette stitch. I'm not recalling the Suzette stitch. It looks like a time for travel. Suzette crochet stitch. I probably spelled that wrong. I forgot an E. Google, please forget. Okay, let's see. Images. Oh, really? This? That is beautiful. I like it. Okay, I can see why you like that stitch. We have Jerry's Unique Designs. Hi, everyone. I love the probably half double crochet stitch and the single stitch for now. Oh, wait, we see who have it. My cousin's going to get it. LaShonda Brown, you can have the pattern. So cousin, make sure you email me at littlejohnyarns@gmail.com and remind me what pattern it is. I think it was the square slippers before it falls out of my head. Lori says, my favorite stitch is the double crochet and I love using it for shell stitches. Hey, Pickle Pixie, welcome back, fave. First thing I've made was a granny square blanket in earthy 70s colors. Oh, that was from my very last one. The first thing you ever crocheted. Candace. Oh, Kathleen, I'm going to remember this. Kathleen, Candace. Okay, KC, I'm going to remember Casey. Got it. My favorite stitch is half double crochet shell stitch. Everybody, this is another one of my absolute favorite people. Reflected Goods, also known as Aida. She is the crochet antiquarian. I always talk about her, so hello. Bree, my favorite stitch is the half double crochet or the blanket stitch. The queen of beautiful little colorful puff stitches. Favorite stitch is puff and half double crochet. Willow Crochet, I pretty much only, I already did yours, so we got all those. All right, who did I miss? Infinitely Zero. I love half double crochet and Tunisian simple stitch. All right, guys, we're going to hop back into this roundup. Remember, all these patterns are linked for free, but right now we're just chit-chatting on a live stream. Okay. Oh, I always mention this. If you would ever like to help support this channel through Super Chat and make the bubbles go off, the lights flicker, and you'll spin the wheel of patterns when you do donate. Okay, back into me. We did that one. We did that beautiful one. Get out of here, add, close. All right, before I scroll to this one, I did not write the roundup. This is a retro piece. It's not exactly 70s in my eyes. Yes, it existed in the 70s, but when I think of 70s, I think of something a little bit close. What's this? Why is this there? Let me find a better picture. There it is. It's a tape player. When I think of the 80s, I think of tape players. 80s and early 90s tape players. But like I said, this is still retro, not specifically the 70s. Maybe they should have made like an 8-track. But this is called the Retro Mixtape Wallet. This next retro crochet pattern is a nod to nostalgia. Bring back the warm fuzzy feelings of this custom mixtape with your friends or your crush with this cute and colorful pastel mixtape wallet. The designer of this pattern is Delilah Crochet. Like I said, my VA, she's a little young, so that's probably why she put the cassette tape on here. But this, other than that, this is a pretty cool pattern. All right, and coming in at number 3, this is called, make sure I'm sharing, I am. That 70s sweater. I bet you rock the heck out of this 70s inspired crochet sweater. These vintage threads are a little more subtle in their throwback vibe, so you'll mesh seamlessly in your current closet. The designer of this pattern is hooked on handmade. Like, once again, to me, this isn't exactly 70s, but this color is very 70s esque. I like it. What is this yarn? This yarn has like a fuzzy halo to it. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, look at all the other patterns that she has. Make sure you check out Heart Hooked on Homemade Happiness, her website. I just want to see what yarn she's using for this pattern. Here's some more pictures. Don't get dizzy as looking at this. Okay. Ooh, We Crochet Alpaca Cloud DK. Let's go on a field trip and check out this yarn. I definitely recommend the We Crochet yarn. I used to use their yarn all the time. Ooh, beautiful. All right, back to me. The question that I did I ask the question? I don't think I asked the question. Oh, I forgot to ask you a question. If you would like to send me any of your crochet things that you've been working on, please email me right now at littlejohnyarns@gmail.com and I will show people what you're working on. Let's see if anything going on Instagram. Let's see. Oh, KJ Freeman says the fact that cassette tapes are considered vintage makes me feel old. The funny thing is, I was just talking about a cassette tape to my friend. Remember when you would buy a blank cassette tape and on the front it'd be A and on the back would B? My maiden name is Brown, so my first name is Alicia. I would put for A, Alicia, and on the back, Brown on the B side. I thought it was just so smart and cool by doing that. And also, I don't know where this hack and memory came from. Do you remember when you were young and you didn't have a fresh blank tape to record from, but you had this old tape that you didn't listen to anymore? So, this is what I used to do. You can either tape over the little space up top, or I would put a little piece of toilet paper in like an already pre recorded tape, and I would just be able to record over a cassette tape that had, like, I don't know, an artist I didn't want to listen to anymore. I feel like that's a useless hack that'll never be used ever again. I love the cassette tape. I'm a child of nostalgia. Yes. All right. So I'm going to see if anybody. Wait, I see something. I have a super chat. Time for a bubble break. Bum, 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 bum. Thank you so much, Robin. The bubbles. Hold on. Where's the bubbles? I just bought this. It was just blowing mad bubbles. Okay, Robin, we're gonna get you some bubbles here. Okay. Did it run out of water? What's going on? There it is. Now we got you bubbles. Bubble breaks. Thank you so much, Robin. Because you donated, you get to spin the wheel of patterns. I'm getting my laptop all like bubbly and sudsy. Wait, it turned back on. How did that happen? Nobody donated extra. I didn't press the button. I think I'm pressing it too quickly. Okay. My bubbles super liked you. So, Robin, since you donated, you get to spin the wheel of patterns. Here we go. And Robin, if you would like, you can also donate your pattern to anybody would like in the chat because you are an absolute amazing crochet designer also. You crochet slippers. In order to get that, you have to email me at littlejohnyarns@gmail.com. Dude. All right, guys. If you have anything cool that you crochet, please email me right now. I am about to go into my inbox and check out all your cool stuff. Here we go. Aida, she's making something new. You were just making that beautiful crochet vintage inspired dress. How do you crochet so much? Okay, crocheting a bodice with pull tabs. Ready, guys? Shut up. That is gorgeous. How long did that take? I love it. I'm kind of hypnotized by all the little tabs and a beautiful blue in between it. Oh, okay. This is better. I don't have to zoom in on it. Are you guys hypnotized by that? You make something so simple and what people would discard in the art. I mean, that's why her name is Recollected Goods. She just reclaims beautiful things. But cheers to you for that one. Another one from Aida's Living in the 70s. Harley Quinn Coat, 1973. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm in love with that. Yeah, this is the Crochet Antiquarian. She from 70s to 1870s and below. She got it. She knows about it. Groovy Baby from the Pickle Pixie. This was my first ever project inspired by earthy 70s tones in my go-to yarn, DMC Nutra XL. See, I love this. This reminds me of what would sit on my grandma's couch, but what's different? The yarn that my grandma used was super itchy. This yarn looks plush. This yarn looks beautiful. Look at that, how them stitches just like pop. But yeah, I do love the 70s color. Thank you for sharing. Oh, and by the way, my bedroom is done in a complete 70s vibe. Wait, okay, it says Kathleen, your YouTube, not YouTube, yeah, your YouTube one is Candace or something with a C, but your real name is Kathleen. I'm memorizing this. Hi, Miss Little John. Below is me wearing my burgundy spiral shell hat and scarves to match. Ooh, I love the hat, but I see more detail on a scarf. I like your scarf. And I just love yarn. I love the plushness of the yarn. And I feel like there's those post stitches in there. I can't see the exact stitch exactly, but those post stitches just make it look plush. All right. Well, I'm going to get back to the emails. I have 2 more patterns to look at. So we still have time. If you'd like to send anything that you're working on right now, please email me at littlejohnyarns@gmail.com. It's going to be all linked down in the description box. Oh, I'm way over here. All linked down in the description box below. Let's see. Did anybody want those slipper patterns? Let me know. Let me know. Knit and Crochet Tiger, I love you. I haven't. How you doing, Mister? In the immortal words of Willy Wonka, played by Gene Wilder. Bubbles, bubbles everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Has anybody seen that new Willy Wonka? It's like a Willy Wonka prequel. Is it any good? I mean, I still love the original one. The original one just, when I was first watched it when I was little, it freaked me out a little bit. It was a little bit scary. And I feel like the one with what's his name? Johnny Depp. That was different, but it's just me being old, nostalgic, and liking what I liked. My kids liked that newer one, but it still didn't have that original vibe to it. All right, so let's do these very last patterns. Pattern coming in at number 2 is Easy 70s Crochet Granny Square Vest. This 70s crochet vest is the blast from the past. It's the perfect layering piece to add to your fall or winter wardrobe because it's equal parts cozy and cute. The designer of this pattern is Hey Crochet. See if we got any better picture. Here we go. This is another great beginner crochet pattern. If you can make a square, you can make this. All right, and coming in at number 1 for the ones that love their Grafghan stitch. This is called That 70s Pot Holder. Make a statement with the 70s crochet pot holder. The bold and colorful design looks like it was taken directly from some vintage wallpaper or ceramic ware, and you'll love the protection of the double thick design it offers. Oh, and the designer of this pattern is Rafa Musa Designs. Look how pretty that is. To me, the colors scream 70s. If it was like slightly even more muted, it would be more 70s. I think my grandma's curtain looked like that when I was growing up. And look at all her other pot holders. Super cute. All right. Back to my face. Let me hop on Instagram. Lady of Is says, love that Harlequin coat. That was to you, Miss Aida. All right, let's see. Am I missing anybody? Oh, the Pickle Pitsy. I love Tim Burton films, but Gene Wilder is Willy Wonka. He will always, I feel that, be Willy Wonka. It was I feel like people are trying to act as Gene Wilder did in that original movie, but he was able to be strange, funny, and dark all at the same time. Oh, yes, the pot holder. That's a pretty pot holder. Let's see. Right? Super cute. And yeah, I think everybody's curtains did look like that original #1 pot holder. It was just that weird design. Since my bedroom now, I decorated my whole bedroom in a very 70s vibe. I found this corduroy orange. It's kind of that orange 70s. See that orange back there? I have a corduroy mini chair, like sofa chair. And I have all these like macrame, and I have these like dark orangey yellow carpets with my bed and fake plants. My bed, I'm like so uncentered. I don't know. I just wanted a 70s bedroom. All I need now is the curtains, and the room will be pieced together. I don't know why. I was born in 1980, but for some reason, I just love that 70s look. Not like later, but more like the late 60s, early 70s. That their modern design, which is now vintage, just, I don't know, it looks so cool. Oh, you can't find it? That's okay. We'll make time eventually for it. All right, I'm going to hop into my email. If you have anything that you want to show me, you can email me right now, and we can look at all your cool things in the email. Oh, Caitlin, we got some good stuff. Sorry for the pick dump, but been so long since I've seen a live of yours. Know what? You have the stage, Miss Caitlin. It's all you. You ready? Let's start modeling. We should put up the music. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, love that. I like those. Ooh, a shrug. I like that too. And I like your pose. You're so young and you're crocheting so much. I love when I see young people crochet. Younger people. I shouldn't call you young people like I'm super old. Oh, that's so cute. I need to wear pink more. You look good in pink. Purse strap or something. What is this strap going to be for? I can see the little handle things right there. This was made on the Addy Express. I love, or a circular knitting machine. Okay, my eyes isn't focused. What is this? I see beautifulness. Is this amigurumi? It's the picture's too dark. Tell me in the comments what this is so I can go back. Oh, you don't have to tell me. It's a dragon. Okay, so these are beautiful back dragon wings. Got it. Ooh, nice. Or is it, wait, a Pokemon? I don't know it very well. No, but let me know exactly what it is. Mm, mm, beautiful. I never see, you're smart. Whenever I make a purse, I don't know how to take a picture of it. You put it to the wall. Thank you. Next time I make a purse, that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to pin it to the wall. Is that the star stitch? The star stitch is my arch nemesis. It's beautiful though. I love that stitch. I just can't do it. So I don't know what it is. Mm. Finish 70s throw. Tambria, the crochet protege that was making awesome things for her very first pattern. Look at this. This is kind of like the granny square, but this has more petals on it. That's on this roundup. I like this. I need something. This is what I need in my bedroom. I have also another chair, like a recliner type chair in my bedroom. My bedroom is the attic, so I have a lot of space. This will be perfect, like over a chair. I need to make something like this. Beautiful. Okay, almost done working on the border. I have to make another one of these blankets. Have two babies coming to the family about the same time. A fave to make for new babies. Always loved. This is a keepsake. Forever keepsake. And the stitch is so gorgeous. You can trust that somebody's not going to make this into a dog blanket. I mean, I've made some beautiful things and I found them in other people's, they don't appreciate them as much. But the way this looks, this will be treasured forever. This is beautiful. Good job. And they are lucky. Tambry again. What you doing showing off? Galaxy blanket work in progress. See, look at these post stitches. Post stitches are so beautiful. Are these posts? No, that's not a post stitch. These are just treble crochets. Well, it looks so fluffy. What yarn is that? Or is it because I'm zoomed in? Where these treble, all your stitches look fluffy. It almost convinced me it was a post stitch, but I know it's not. Inbox. What's up, my favorite Donna? What did you make? First is a pattern from Tony Lispy, which is TL Yarn Craft, with her new Happy Place yarn. Second is a pattern from Just Vintage Crochet, Karina. Let's see. That is some pretty yarn. And that is a beautiful pattern. Ooh, look at the fringe. This is a shawl. Wait, is this a shawl? I see buttons. Hold on. You told me what it was. Vintage Crochet, Karina. That's beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry. I run out of adjectives to describe stuff, but I do like the yarn. Lovely. What am I missing? Aida, what are you making now? Single and double-breasted capes. 1973, my favorite makes. Okay, this is what she made before. Mm. Mm. I like this. I like the double-breasted. This one right here. This is, I mean, they're both beautiful. But this reminds me, I love like a pea coat, what are those navy coats? I just love that look. This looks like something you would buy in stores. Like I said, she said it's from 1970s. This is something I would wear right now. Ooh, love this. She has, you need a museum. You and your husband get one of them Winnebagos and just drive around and have like a museum. Lori, my fave, making a cotton bamboo shirt and a scrap blanket. Beautiful. See fluffy yarn. Wait, who are you making a blanket for? Love this. Beautiful. Let me see that center design. Ah, so pretty. Do we have some more? LaShonda, let's check yours out. The square slipper pad. Oh, that's because you won something. Okay, let's see. Did I miss anybody else? Do. Oh, handmade with Swan. Hello, thank you for joining the live chat. Appreciate it. All right, let's see what's going on in the comments. Wanda says, I remember my daddy wearing his navy double-breasted jacket with a turtleneck. So flippin' handsome. Am I right? I just realized 2 days ago I have an obsession with navy coats. I call them pea coats. That's what my mom always called them. I have so many variations. I have a girly one that kind of flows out at the bottom, and I have several male type navy coats where the button has a little anchor on it. I have a brown one. I need to get some in multiple different colors. I always find them at Goodwills. Apparently, people don't like those navy coats and they just give them away to Goodwills for like $11. So every time I see one, I buy one. Yeah, that Clafferty style daisy petals. Do. Right. I'm so inspired by whips. Okay, I'm going to check one more time if anybody sent something. Okay, we got 2 more people, and after this, we're going to wrap this all up. Here we go. Oh, am I right? Peacoats, they're classic. I love them. All right, we have 2 more. My cousin, LaShonda. Hey, wait, hold on. I recognize those. Is that my pattern? Oh, you did one of my patterns. Thank you, cousin. Beautiful work. Oh, hold on. Is this a purse? That's so cute. What is this? Yeah, it's a purse. You're so cool at mixing colors too. There we go. This is 70s. Okay, I can already see a little picture. I made this for my friend's 70s roller disco themed Halloween party a few years ago. I wouldn't have made this for my friend. I would have kept it. You're better than me. You made the whole outfit, the pants too. I'm like, you can wear it for the roller disco party, but give it back to me when you're done. Please. This is cute. And it has a little bell at the bottom. I'm jealous. I need me a full crochet outfit, and I'm too lazy to make my own. Darn me to heck. All right. Oh, I forgot to take down your comment. Oh, we're getting a history lesson. Tambria. The term peacoat originated from the Dutch or West Frisian word pejerker or pejacker. I never know how to pronounce that. That's okay. I hope I did it right. In which PIG referred to the type of cloth used, a coarse kind of twill blue cloth with a nap on the side or a snap on the side. Thank you. I did not know that. Reflected Good says, it's sad that the Navy has removed the plastic pea coats from the classic pea coats from their uniform. I always thought when I seen like older movies and somebody, like you said, the woman said her dad, the turtleneck and those cute navy pea coats. When I see any man in a navy jacket, it makes me a little bit weak in the knees. I don't know what it is. And I like them on women too, but whew, I just love the way they look. All right, so I'm pretty much wrapped up for this week. I hope you enjoyed all these free patterns. And remember, they're all linked down in the description box below. And make sure you join me next week at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we'll do this all over again. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.